hired a fantastic VA 1 month ago that I couldn't be happy. Keep watching the video to understand how to hire a VA, my hiring process, how to train the VA to perform the tasks necessary, and more importantly, how to keep them hungry and motivated to keep working for you. If you need more convincing about hiring a VA, please watch my other video there. My name's the London Nomad and it's my mission in life to make you financially free. How do you submit a proposal? Submit a proposal either on social media, Facebook is quite good for this, or the fantastic job board where I found my VA. See a link to the job board down in the description or the pinned comment. You can use Upwork, but I found in my proposals the quality of VA was substantially less than the one in the description because they specialize in VAs. You'll be able to see my entire proposal, all the questions I asked down in the Google Docs in the description. But you want to start off and mention why you need a VA, and you will provide detailed training, more on the training later in the video. You have a secret keyword in the intro of the VA proving to you that the person actually read your proposal. My one is heady 1. They just have to have it replied. Tell your requirements, and these are going to be different depending on what you need the VA for. For me, because I'm a blogger, I need the VA to have fluent English and ideally have experience in WordPress. Luckily, my VA had experience in everything I needed. I really needed my VA to have fluent English in the role, and the only way you can know is having face-to-face video interviews. Now, this is very time-consuming, but it was extremely necessary in order to make sure she was the right person for the job. Mention all the required tasks you need a VA to do and that you will help them achieve these tasks. Go about your normal day-to-day work, but have a work document and put in every time you could have delegated the task to someone else. Now, this could be answering emails, doing your bookkeeping, running an article through Grammarly, which I found myself as a blogger doing a lot. Any task that just minus click, outsource that. Time is your most important resource. And look in the Google Doc to see all these proposals and everything I mentioned in detail in the description. This is an example of my blogging task. Editing posts using Grammarly Pro, finding related images on Unsplash, decompressing them and adding feature images on WordPress, adding affiliate links, anything that was just copy and paste, she could do it. Now, I did mention things that are more complicated, like interlinking relevant blog posts on the website when it wasn't properly done, finding new blog topics, you were using the amazing keyword tool, Keyword Chef. But this is over time. I wanted to see how well she would do with the more basic tasks, and now I'm training her to do the more complicated one. There's something called required questions, which is extremely important to hire the best candidate, no matter what. Similar to how I hire right now, I have several questions under proposal that applicants have to answer. I mentioned they have to answer these questions in the introduction. If they fail to answer the questions, or you see in their answers that the English is not good enough, then this is immediately a red flag and you can remove that proposal. You should definitely, no matter what you hire for in your online business life, ask these screening questions. I'm telling you, it will save you a lot of heartache. So these are my ones. What do you know about the following website? Golf Tech Gaming. What's your email address? It's important to get the email to get good communication straight away. Where do you live? Where are you originally from? What kind of virtual assistant experience do you have? It's okay if you know experience with blogs, which is my business. Do you have experience with WordPress? Anything that gives you detailed information if that person is right for your job. If you're an editor and you edit in Lightroom, it could be, do you have any experience with Lightroom? Describe that, please. In these answers to these questions, especially tell me about yourself. You can really get a feel for the person, but nothing's going to replace face-to-face interviews, which I'm going to explain later in the video. If you're finding value in this video, please like, because it helps to spread to more people. So I had to screen applicants. Quickly remove any applicants that did not answer the questions correctly or failed to answer them, because they're not good enough. You can hire better, trust me. For the VAs that look good, reply to them with a Calendar invite where you can put the hours, your working hours, and they can structure their hours to best meet your needs. Trust me, you will waste countless hours emailing back and forth. Calendar is the way to go. And when you do your Calendar meetup, in my opinion, use Zoom, because when I did Google Meets, I had to create another one and it wasn't really integrated that well. Here's the structure I use. Hi, I saw your proposal for the VA position and I'm very interested. Here is our Calendar invite so you can pick and choose a time that suits both of us. Look forward to hearing from you. All the best. My current VA had by far the best proposal. She had experience with Grammarly, she knew how to use WordPress, so I knew I weren't teaching her any additional thing. But I still had the face-to-face interviews just to really get an understanding of who these people were and to improve my own experience as a business owner. I wanted a more deeper personal connection, looking in the eyes. We're virtual, yes, but it's still a lot more deeper than just type. So how to interview a VA? You should spend around 5 to 15 minutes per interview and hire the best 3 to 5 people from your proposal. I spent less time interviewing people who weren't as good as the recent last best candidate, because obviously they're not good enough. They were late or didn't turn up. This is bad news for their commitment for the job, and it's another red flag. And when you have the interview, be friendly. Ask them how their day was. Ask them how they are. before you start answering the hard questions. Create a personal connection with the person. Like when you're in an interview and in the beginning the interviewer is more colloquial, it's more casual, you feel more relaxed. You don't want it to feel like a boardroom, to feel like a confrontation. I have a list of all the questions in the Google Doc, but the best ones are questions that make them think, like what is your previous experience with blog? What skills do you want to learn from me? What kind of work do you enjoy doing? Do you have any questions for me? You can tell by these questions whether or not they're good enough to hire. I didn't use all the questions in the Google Docs, but it was fun to experiment with how people answer different questions. And you can straight away get an idea, this person's not good enough, let me cut it. I had to train a VA. This is the most crucial aspect of having a VA. If you think the work is done after they're hired, you're wrong. I created a folder on my computer called VA training where I did screen records using QuickTime on Mac to explain the basic processes I need my VA to do. Now my VA was trained with things like WordPress, things like Grammarly, so it saved me a lot of time and I only had to produce one video about ClickUp, my blogging system. If you don't explain exactly what your VA needs with a detailed analysis and helpful videos, you're the one at fault if they don't understand. Be as detailed and methodical as you can. Even if they're just answering emails, answer which email is the #1 priority, what time should you reply. All these things, go really into detail about making their job as easy as possible for them, because it's going to be the best benefit for you. Now I have my writer's iMessage, so it's extremely easy to communicate back and forth, because I think we all know how much time we waste in Gmail. I don't like email. In my opinion, you want the VA to learn all aspects of your business. So my VA recently wrote a blog article, and this has helped her with understanding how we need to write and how to structure blog articles. Eventually I want to promote her as the chief VA, heifer VA, and I want to hire other VAs that delegate the tasks she used to do because she's now more advanced. Now this is very important. Pitch your business as our project. People from the Project 24 forums hired a VA from the same website I did, and they started dropping off and not doing as good as their work as time went on. But I think I've been no way. Have you ever had a boss that just delegated tasks to you and you didn't feel part of the team and you just thought you were following orders? I have, and it sucks. I'm not saying they were like that, but people like having a mentor. Remember, you're a teacher, you're not a paycheck. Use words like our team, our project, our system, the system. Don't use my project, my work, my ClickUp, because you want to create unity. People like working together in unison with something. They're going to care more about your business. It's their project rather than if it's your project. As Dale Carnegie said in the outstanding business book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. Always praise. Every time they do something good, every time they learn a new skill, praise them. Don't just criticize. I've been there, it's horrible, no one likes. My business philosophy is teaching and training people to be great. I'm teaching my VA and writer skills that will benefit them for the rest of their life, and that's why they're going to stick with me in the project. There's an opportunity cost for leaving this business, and this is what you need if you want them to stick in the long term, if you want people to enjoy working with you. If you follow these guidelines, I guarantee you will find your dream VA who's going to 5-star your business. To support this channel, I'd really appreciate you signing up via the affiliate link to the job board down in the link in the description of the pinned comment. It would mean the world to me. The VA, in combination with my ClickUp system, has made this by far the most productive month for blogging ever. My aim was 40 posts this month, and I've already produced 25 posts, and it's the 13th of October, and I have about 4 to edit, maybe more today. See my video on why you need to go from working in your business to managing your business. You need to create a system for true success. If you found value in this video, please like, because it helps to spread to more people. My name's the London Nomad, and it's my mission in life to make you financially free. Bye-bye.